All right. Here we go. Today's date is September 13th, 2021. In Gray County, Texas, I call cause number 39746 in the interest of Zaley Mae Patterson. What says the state?
Your Honor, Teresa DePoyster, Assistant Attorney General for the Office of the Attorney General Child Support Division. I've had an opportunity to visit with the parties in this case, and they have reached an agreement that I would like to announce to the court.
All right. Present on her telephone is Selena Patterson. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
It's Selena.
Selena. Okay. And are you
Yes,
ready
ma'am.
to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Also present by telephone is Lamont Patterson. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Listen carefully. Ms. DePoyster is going to announce what she believes the agreement is.
Thank you, Your Honor. The parties in this case have had an opportunity to visit. They have reached an agreement. The pleading before the court is a modification. One of the primary reasons for the modification was that Mr. Patterson no longer had health insurance available to him. And so the parties are in agreement that the government health insurance will continue to be in place, that Mr. Patterson will be ordered to pay reimbursement to the government of $100 a month, and that would begin October 1st. Additionally, the parties have looked at the modification of child support based upon the best estimation that Mr. Patterson's been able to provide of his income. And they are agreeing to deviate down from what the guidelines appears to reflect based on the calculated income, the estimated income. They are going to deviate down slightly due to the fact that Mr. Patterson does provide other basic needs for the child when needed, such as extra school expenses and extra clothing. I know they mentioned particularly shoes and another clothing, Judge, and that he did in fact provide assistance for the beginning of the school year for the purchase of clothes for the semester. So they're in agreement that the child support deviated amount would be $400 a month. So that would be the modification, Your Honor. And that's the agreement of the parties.
All right. Ms. Estrada has joined us briefly. Ms. Estrada, I think you are a co-host and you can move back into that room, room
Thank
three.
you.
Room 3.
Actually, that's, I think I'm going to go back to room 1 with Mr. Pirtle.
Oh, all right. I think you should let me move you back there then. All right. Turning my attention back to the Patterson's case. Let me ask you, Ms. Patterson, is that in fact the agreement you're making today?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you think it's in the best interest of Zaley?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Patterson, is that in fact the agreement you're making today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also think it's good for Zaley?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then I'm approving the agreement as announced. Ms. Estrada Ms. DePoyster is going to prepare that order for my signature and I will sign it. There is a period of 3 business days during which any one of you can request a new hearing. If you do that, you get a new hearing in front of the district judge, and he would start over and make his own decision. But if nobody does that, then this order will start to become final. And you should get a copy of it with my signature within about 2 weeks, either by email or regular mail. If you don't get one within that time frame, please call the Amarillo AG's office and remind them to send you one. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Thank you all. Good luck to you and your families.
Thank
Your
you,
Honor,
ma'am.
the court have
Yes,
a
ma'am.
Thank you.
on court costs.
I'm waiving court costs. Since these parties were able to get together and work something out.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Thank you, Judge.
Bye-bye.
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 And you are free to hang up, both of you.